live Race for 8 Season 14, kicking off here in the Pacific Northwest at the Multnomah Athletic Club in Portland, Oregon with the Portland Classic. Lucho Cordova comes into the season ranked number 1. Martin Mulkerrins ranked number 2, but let's see how this one shakes out. Saturday and the quarterfinals, 3 out of the 4 matches went tiebreaker. Starting off with Sean Lenning versus Lucho Cordova. This one absolutely thrilling. In fact, it looked like Lenning would take it after taking game 1 and then a near win in game 2. But check this out. On match point, this ball hits his foot and wow.
There it is. Sean Lenning advances.
It hits him. Oh my gosh.
How can
Sean
this be?
was already celebrating.
One. Oh my. Sean wins that if he just lifts his foot up.
Pure disappointment for Lenning. The momentum shifts and Cordova comes back in overtime to send it to a tiebreaker.
17-15 is the final score here.
And taking it from a discouraged Lenning to head to the semifinals.
The very first match of season 14 is in the books.
Playing him, you get nervous, you get tight at the end because he's got 2 points to go. He can crack 2 serves in a row easy. So you're always on your tippy toes. You get setups and you can't put him away because it's kind of on the back of your mind that if he gets back in there, he's going to score. So he's tough to play,
Then it's Ivan Burgos versus Jeff Strybig. Another tiebreaker. The third game, Burgos on a mission. Wipes Strybig out with a 15-1 win.
With that crack serve, he's in the semifinals.
Other side of the bracket, Martin Mulkerrins versus John Bike. The only quarterfinal determined in 2 games. Mulkerrins easily slides into the semifinals. At last, we've got Daniel Cordova versus Leo Canales.
That should be it, and it is. Daniel takes down Leo Canales.
Each easily took a game, dominating it.
There it is.
Leo will serve the tiebreaker.
But it was Daniel Cordova and the tiebreaker that came out with a huge push to make it to the semis.
And he advances to the semifinals to face Martin Mulkerrins a little bit later on.
So first semifinal up brings Lucho Cordova versus Ivan Burgos. Ivan getting the vote from many of his peers for having the best speed and offhand on the tour right now, and he shows he deserves all those nods, but not in game 1. Lucho comes out with a number 1 attitude and beats him 15-1. Then check out what happens next. Ivan says he talks to his dad on the phone, who gives him some great advice, and he comes out with a completely different attitude.
Well, that was a great shot right there.
And strategy.
And that's another kill shot. I think that's 11.
He takes game 2 15-3.
Make that 12, and he takes down Lucho here in game number 2.
And then comes out of the tiebreaker completely determined to take down number 1 Lucho. Tremendous mentality and mindset. He is heading to his first finals ever with a 15-8 win.
Doesn't make it, and Ivan is in the finals for the very first time.
I knew I had to call my dad. I had to get some insight from him. I didn't really know what was going on, But my dad told me to stop shooting from the back and keep moving him around, put the ball away from him, and just be aggressive when I'm in the front. And that's what I tried to do.
The second semifinals on Saturday, Martin Mulkerrins versus Daniel Cordova. Martin has taken Portland in 2022, 2023, and 2024, and he shows he's on his way looking to do it again.
Here comes Martin with a kill.
He takes that with his left off the revolving door.
Laser focused, beating Cordova in 2 games, showing his game is solid. Cordova doesn't even really have a chance, easily finishing him off 15-1, 15-8.
Martin now in his 4th straight Portland Classic final. He'll aim to stay undefeated on the Race for 8 Tour in Portland tomorrow.
I think today was a very mature performance from Ivan, from what I could see, to lose the first game 15-1. And then to be able to, again, coming back to our mental strength, that he was able to compose himself and take game 2 and ultimately take the tiebreaker as well. I think we mentioned his offhand is deadly. He's a very aggressive player with both hands. His speed is particularly good.
Now for it all, final Sunday, with both players moving up in the rankings no matter what. Martin Mulkerrins versus Ivan Burgos, who has yet to beat the all-time Irish great. Would today be his day?
And again, Ivan, right in that sweet spot. He's rolled 3 flat already.
Game 1, Mulkerrins is the first to snag 5, but Burgos is still on his back. But then Mulkerrins has 3 straight unreturned serves, which puts him up 8-3. Even the quickness of Burgos can't chase down his power. Mulkerrins leads 12-3.
With his firepower, Dave, you have to say he's not out of this game.
Burgos is able to pick a few right back, finding the bottom of that front wall. But Mulkerrins shows how experience pays off. only has 3 errors in game 1 and takes it 15-7.
Ivan goes for the bottom board, just skips it in, just barely misses.
Game 2, Mulkerrins knows he can't let down. He's seen how Burgos can switch gears and keep pounding, so he keeps positioning himself to line up his kills, 1st to 5 again. Mulkerrins hoping to keep Burgos at bay, but is now a little threatened. They're now tied at 7. But bam, Mulkerrins says no more slow game. He starts blasting.
He hit that at least 8 miles per hour faster than any ball he's hit in this match.
These next points look easy. He takes a solid lead and keeps building. Yes, 8 straight to win this one, 15-7.
This is a match point here, and he gets it with a cracked serve on that left wall. Martin Mulkerrins wins stop number 1 of season number 14. And another trophy number 15 for Martin Mulkerrins. The crowd putting their hands together here at the Multnomah Athletic Club.
How does it feel to take number 1 back?
Yeah, delighted with that as well. It's it's been to and fro in there, I think, for the last 3 or 4 years with, Killian and Lucho and myself, and it's just a constant battle. And now all these guys are, right there, and it's very, very exciting season. A lot of jeopardy. Every tournament counts. There's no, if you miss one, it's gone. Do you know what I mean? Those points are gone. So, huge season ahead, and 5 more big stops to look forward to.
So Mulkerrins takes the title here in Portland and is now the number 1 seed and has his sights towards the Memorial in November. Entry is now open for all players. You can register online at r2sports.com, and you can catch all the action of the Race for 8 Tour live on ESPN+. And be sure to subscribe to us on patreon.com/WPHLive. For the World Players of Handball, I'm Kara Mack. See you in Tucson.